Hey, welcome to your very first C programming tutorial. Well, it's not really a tutorial, it's more of an introduction. I'm going to explain to you what the C programming language is, and I should probably tell you why you want to learn it. It's probably important. The C programming language was created just over 40 years ago, actually. I think it was by two guys named Dennis Ritchie and Brian Kernighan, but I could have totally butchered those names. Oh well, it doesn't really matter all that much. So it's pretty old. The language was created because programming in assembly is really, really hard. If you don't believe me, just do a Google search and find an assembly Hello World program. You'll look at it and you'll cry. Trust me, it's really bad. I did the same thing when I looked at it, and I really hate assembly. It's terrible. So C was created because no one wanted to program in assembly. Even though it's old, it's still a great language. As you can see on this list, one of the most well-known indexes of programming language popularity. C is number one on the list, and I think it's pretty much always been number one on the list. It's been pretty steady. It's a very popular language. Every good programmer has to know how to use C. Languages like C++ were built on C, same with languages such as PHP, and I want to say the same about most web programming languages like Python, Ruby, Perl. I think they're all based on C. There's probably a couple that aren't, but most of those are. So C is used everywhere. It's popular. One of the nice things about C is that it's pretty simple. It's easy to learn. It's straightforward. It does exactly what you tell it to do, which is usually, well, sometimes a bad thing. It will do exactly what you tell it to do, no matter how stupid or messed up it is. It'll do it. So it's a pretty awesome programming language. And if you want to be a good programmer, you're going to have to know C at some point or another. So why not learn it now? In the next tutorial, I'm going to give you, well, sorry, this wasn't a tutorial actually. But in my first tutorial, I'm going to teach you the basics of C, how to install the C compiler, and how to write your first C program. I hope to see you then, and don't forget to subscribe.